Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Ben Gamble.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Counting out at 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. The pitch.
Count is ball, 3-2.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Into the box, Eric Sogard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sogard, affectionately referred to as Nerd Power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 2-0. He's running in there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. One out, nobody on. Ball even at 2-2.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Aquino will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Lorenzo Cain is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Cain isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. And the pitch. Popped up. Votto is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. Adrian Hauser is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
So striding forward now, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
The left fielder, Nick.
And the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas.
He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Jesse Winker comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The average for him at .267 on the year. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gamble will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave one. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now, Avisail Garcia, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Three and one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
To the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Garcia leads off second with nobody out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's just 1 for 6. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
0-2 is the count.
Popped him up. Moustakas is there. 2 down.
Batting it, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Next for Milwaukee, Brock Holt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
1-0. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, Adrian Hauser. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Low for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1.
Oh, that's out.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Three and two now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the 2nd.
In now, Ben Gamel. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Gamel is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Ready with the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
2 out, bases loaded. Popped up. Votto has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Popped up. Sogard over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Galvis comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. First pitch coming, here it is. In his career, Galvis is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Hope for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. None left for Cincinnati. It remains 1-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Eric Sogard, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
For the Brewers, the third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
First pitch on its way. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Senzel backing up on it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ball one. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. A runner at second, nobody out. 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Senzel backing up on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
A man at second with one down, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Here's the first pitch to him. Hiura tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch popped up. Votto waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, the right fielder, Garcia.
So two away in the Brewers' half of the third, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The set and the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After three fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
The set and the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. High in the air out towards shallow right. Aquino is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. They lead it 1-0.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They're currently tops in the league in runs scored, and the primary reason for that? Home runs, a category they lead the league in as well. One player told me that pretty much up and down the lineup, every guy is capable of losing one into the seats. But he also said they're a lot more dynamic than that. With the guys they have, they know home runs will come, but it's their ability to put guys on the bases and have quality at-bats in those situations that sets them apart. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Tucker Barnhart is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0 now. The pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So here now's the pitcher, Sonny Gray. A textbook sack bunt situation here. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
This year against right-handed pitching, Gray is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, Nick Senzel.
So striding in, Nick Senzel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Comes set, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Coming to the plate now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as we begin the top of the fourth.
First baseman, Ronnie Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now back, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number 2.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's Brock Holt now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. The 2010 NL MVP Joey Votto will start us out when we come back. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go is the veteran first baseman Joey Votto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Moustakas.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Adrian Hauser. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Aquino is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Ready once again, Ben Gamble. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Eric Sogard is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Gray ready with the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he fouls this one off. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And the payoff pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Moustakas has it. There's 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Brewers go down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Aristides Aquino. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Lifted into center field. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now in the box, Freddie Galvis. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2, and he struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Nicholas Castellanos will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Castellanos, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy. Opening it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Matt Bowman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 67, Matt Bowman.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder, number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey. Hey.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey. 2. Count 0-2.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Winker is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, Avisail Garcia. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
This one's down to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, Ronnie Rodriguez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Striding in, Nick Senzel. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jesse Winker.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here's the pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a curveball misses inside. Three and 0 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not. But certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Eugenio Suarez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. At the plate now, Mike Moustakas.
as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the seventh. It's now 2-1 Cincy. Amir Garrett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming, here it is. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh and 1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike. Whoa, that's down.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One away for the Brewers in their half of the seventh, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. We're in the seventh inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Now the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Luis Urias will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Luis Urias.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air to center. Winker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Our score remains 2-1. J.P. Feyereisen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 76, J.P. Feyereisen.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 44.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
One out, nobody on. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Nevarez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Galvis is retired, 2 down now.
Now batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Reds 2 and the Brewers 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Nate Jones will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kirk Casale will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 12.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ben Gamel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Settling in now, Eric Sogard. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, in a perfect location there as he catches the corner for strike 2. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Fielded by Moustakas. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Cain runs. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, Kurt Casale, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A runner at first with no outs here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He's set, now the pitch. Now both runners on the move. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
He's set. Here it comes. Joey Votto is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now the 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And the Play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
The 2-1.
Hey!
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Now batting, number 44.
Ready for another chance? Aristides Aquino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
He's set. The 0-1.
Ball, that's
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 6 and the Brewers 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Strop is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Phillip Ervin is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Now playing right field.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman Keston Hiura. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Count 2-1. That's ball 3. 3-2.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in to try it again, Ronnie Rodriguez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count, the pitch will not catch the zone, ball 3. Strop is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Here's the 3-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Raisel Iglesias answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch.
Hey,
now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
Stepping up now, Brock Holt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And the runner will score from second. And now both runners are in to score, and the lead is shaved a bit down to 6-3 now.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Austin Nola will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Nola.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Nola is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career, that's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here's the 1-1.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-3 the final score today. Cincinnati rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Bowman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Adrian Hauser pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Joey Votto was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 6-3. In the standings, the Reds sit in first place in the National League's Central Division, and the Brewers are second in the division. Justin Wilson earned the 3rd W of his season as the Mets bested the Pirates 2-1. As of today, the Mets sit in last place in the National League East, while the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central. The Philadelphia Phillies brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit in first place in the National League East Division, while the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-2. Heading into the day, the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, while the Cubs are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Rockies pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 9-4. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in 3rd place in the NL East, and the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West. Max Scherzer got the W while striking out 16 as the Nationals pushed past the Diamondbacks 9-1. He currently has the most complete games pitched in the National League. In the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, while the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East. The Atlanta Braves finished off a 3-game sweep as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 5-4. As of today, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Braves sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Rays picked up 14 hits in total as they blew out Baltimore 8-2. Entering the day's action, the Rays sit in 1st place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Chicago White Sox hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 9-1. As of right now, the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East. The Twins completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 5-3. At the start of the day, the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, and the Twins are atop the division. The Kansas City Royals launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 9-4. In the standings, the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central, and the Dodgers are leading the National League West. The Oakland Athletics had 12 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-3. Entering the day's action, the Angels are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Athletics are 3rd in the division. Michael Fulmer grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Tigers took care of the Mariners 2-0. As of right now, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Boston Red Sox swatted 4 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 9-4. At the start of the day, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East. Zach Greinke had 13 punch-outs and earned the win, helping the Stros best the Yankees 7-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Heading into the day, the Astros are atop the American League West, and the Yankees are in 3rd place in the AL East. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-2. Alex Reyes got his 2nd W of the season, leading the Cardinals to a win against the Braves 2-1. Zach Wheeler got his 3rd win this season as the Phillies defeated the Dodgers 3-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Houston Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-3. David Fletcher had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Angels pushed past the Royals 8-1. Trevor May collected win number 2 on the year as the Twins defeated the Orioles 3-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.